Hey, history buffs. Today, let's talk about one of the most transformative events in medieval history, the fall of Constantinople. Picture it, May 29th, 1453, the last breath of the Byzantine Empire. For over 1,000 years, Constantinople stood as the jewel of the Byzantine Empire. Founded by Emperor Constantine the Great in 330 AD, this city was a stronghold of Christianity and Hellenic culture, guarded by the legendary Theodosian walls. But by the 15th century, the empire was a shadow of its former self, weakened by internal strife and relentless military pressure. Enter the rising star, the Ottoman Empire. Founded in 1299 by Osman I, the Ottomans were expanding rapidly, thanks to their military might and strategic diplomacy. When Sultan Mehmed II, also known as Mehmed the Conqueror, took the throne in 1451, he set his sights on conquering Constantinople. On April 6, 1453, the siege began. Emperor Constantine XIII and his 7,000 defenders were outnumbered by Mehmed's massive force of up to 100,000 soldiers. Despite their valiant efforts, the Byzantines couldn't withstand the relentless artillery bombardment. After 53 grueling days, on May 29th, the Ottomans launched their final assault. The city fell, and Emperor Constantine XIII died in battle, marking the end of the Byzantine Empire. Mehmed II made Constantinople the new capital of the Ottoman Empire and transformed the Hagia Sophia into a mosque. This monumental event didn't just shift the balance of power, it changed the world. The fall of Constantinople sparked the Renaissance as scholars fled west, bringing classical texts and knowledge. It also disrupted European trade routes to Asia, pushing explorers like Columbus and da Gama to find new paths, leading to the age of exploration. So, the fall of Constantinople wasn't just the end of an empire, it was the dawn of a new era. A single city's fall reshaped the course of history, proving how interconnected our world truly is. Thanks for watching and stay curious.
This is why you need medieval architecture in your life. Ready to be awestruck? From the massive dome of Hagia Sophia in Istanbul to the soaring spires of Notre Dame in Paris, medieval architecture is nothing short of breathtaking. Think Gothic arches, ribbed vaults and flying buttresses that defy gravity. Chartres Cathedral enchants with its stained glass windows, while Westminster Abbey boasts a royal legacy. Over in Spain, the Alhambra dazzles with Islamic artistry. Cologne Cathedral's twin spires dominate the skyline, and Durham Cathedral's Romanesque beauty stands the test of time. And who could forget the iconic Mont Saint-Michel, rising from the sea like a fairy tale fortress? These structures don't just tell stories, they are the stories. Dive into the grandeur of the medieval world and let your imagination soar.
Hey there, history buffs. Ever wondered how long people really lived in the medieval era? Let's dive into the fascinating world of life expectancy from peasants to emperors. First up, the peasants. These folks made up most of medieval Europe, toiling away in the fields. Life was tough. They faced disease, famine, and hard labor. If you were a peasant, making it to your mid-30s or early 40s was a feat. High infant mortality rates didn't help either, with many children not surviving past childhood. Next, let's talk about townsfolk and artisans. Life in medieval towns was a slight step up. Merchants, blacksmiths and bakers had a bit more to look forward to, with an average life expectancy of around 40 to 50 years, but urban life had its own hazards. Overcrowding, poor sanitation, and plagues like the Black Death could wipe out entire populations. Now, onto the nobility and knights. These elite members enjoyed better living conditions and nutrition, their life expectancy around 50 to 60 years. But it wasn't all jousts and feasts. Military campaigns and political intrigue posed serious risks. The clergy, including monks and nuns, often had lifespans similar to the nobility. They lived relatively secure lives within monasteries, often reaching their 50s and 60s. Better hygiene and rudimentary medical knowledge helped, but they weren't immune to plagues or religious conflicts. Finally, royalty and emperors. These folks lived the longest, often exceeding 60 years. With the best food, medical care and living conditions, it's no wonder. But don't be fooled. Political danger was always lurking with threats of assassination and war. So there you have it. Life expectancy in the medieval world varied greatly by social status. From peasants to emperors, everyone faced their own set of challenges. Understanding these differences gives us a window into the complex and stratified medieval society.
Suggestion: none. From the fall of Rome to the dawn of the Renaissance, medieval art tells a story of profound change. Imagine the early Christian catacomb frescoes, where biblical scenes like Noah's Ark brought faith to life, or the dazzling Byzantine mosaics that shimmered with divine light in the Hagia Sophia. Step into the Romanesque era, where massive churches stood firm with thick walls and illuminated manuscripts glowed with biblical tales. Then feel the grandeur of Gothic cathedrals, their pointed arches and flying buttresses reaching for the heavens. And let's not forget the intricate beauty of Islamic art, whose geometric patterns and calligraphy left a lasting impression on medieval Europe. Medieval art isn't just history, it's a legacy of creativity and cultural fusion. Dive into this journey through time and let the wonders of the medieval world captivate your imagination.
This is going to blow your mind. The medieval world wasn't just knights and castles, it was a melting pot of religions. Christianity ruled Europe, with the Pope and the Roman Catholic Church wielding immense power. Meanwhile, the Eastern Orthodox Church thrived in the Byzantine Empire. The Great Schism of 1054 and the Crusades were game changers. Islam burst onto the scene in the 7th century, spreading rapidly and bringing a golden age of science and culture. The Reconquista in Spain was a pivotal moment in the Christian-Muslim conflict. Jewish communities, despite facing persecution, contributed richly to philosophy, science and culture. The expulsion from Spain in 1492 was a dark chapter. Zoroastrianism, dominant in Persia, influenced major religions with its dualistic view of good and evil. Buddhism spread from India to East Asia, leaving a lasting impact on art and philosophy. The medieval world was a vibrant tapestry, with each religion adding its unique thread. Fascinating, right?
Hey there, history buffs. Today I'm diving into one of the most captivating love stories of the Middle Ages, the romance of Abelard and Heloise. Picture this, it's the 12th century. Peter Abelard, a renowned philosopher, and Heloise, a brilliant young student, cross paths in Paris. Abelard is instantly mesmerized by Heloise's intellect and beauty. He becomes her tutor, and soon their relationship blossoms into a secret affair. But as with all great love stories, drama ensues. Heloise becomes pregnant, and their son Astrolabe is born. When Heloise's uncle Fulbert discovers their affair, he is enraged. Abelard faces a brutal attack by hired men, resulting in his castration. In the wake of this tragedy, Abelard retreats to a monastery, and Heloise, heartbroken, enters a convent. Yet, their love doesn't fade. Their correspondence through letters reveals the depth of their bond, filled with passion, regret, and philosophical musings. These letters, now famous as the Letters of Abelard and Heloise, provide us with a window into their souls. Abelard grapples with his new life as a monk, while Heloise struggles with her duties as a nun. Their words explore the tension between their love and their religious vows, offering timeless reflections on love, loss, and duty. What makes their story so enduring? It's the raw human emotions that resonate across the centuries. Abelard and Heloise's tale is a poignant reminder that love can defy societal norms and withstand overwhelming obstacles. Their legacy lives on, inspiring countless works of literature and art. Their story isn't just a historical anecdote, it's a testament to the complexities of the human heart. So, next time you think about medieval romance, remember Abelard and Heloise. Their love story is a powerful narrative of passion, intellect, and the enduring struggle between personal desire and societal expectation. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this dive into medieval love, don't forget to like and subscribe for more historical tales.